Hello, YarnTubers. Welcome back to Wanderlust Crochet with Dana, and I only get paid for my appearances, Benji. All right, you guys. Exciting stuff coming up. But first, I want to tell you a story. You guys have heard me mention that there are other crochet YouTube channels who are very manipulative. They have formed what I call the crochet tube cult, and if you're not a part of that cult, then you get targeted. And I'm not the only one. I'm the only one who says anything because I believe in a concept of walking in the light. And you might think of that as transparency, but there are several of us on YouTube who get daggers thrown at us a lot. And I'm not going to go into all those details. Those people don't deserve that much attention. But I will say that they were successful in a couple of little campaigns this year. And I, with the Our Elf and Square Swap, got a little discouraged just recently. But then I was talking to you, my viewers, and I realized, first of all, the numbers don't lie. And second, more importantly, you are still here. And there are more of you than there are of them. So I've been humbled and corrected and encouraged by all of you. So I have just remembered that I have dealt with these battles, and the best way I've dealt with them, not by lashing out back. If I do try to lash out back, I lose. I lose those battles. But let me turn this on. But when I pray about it and I don't look at them and I don't respond to that, I remember that you are all here. I remember that there's no need to, and there are forces going on here greater than anything they can aim at us. So, you are my light in this crochet tube journey. So, because I've been so encouraged, and I pray that all of you are feeling encouraged this holiday season, that none of us are crocheting alone, because we have this platform. And community is a huge part of, let's call it my tagline for Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. Community and inspiration are huge in my heart, and I pray that I convey that, and the actions that I do take, sometimes they take a little long time, but the actions that I do take portray that it is about you, the community, and all of our inspiration to create even more beautiful pieces with our fiber art. So 3 things I want to talk about this morning. This is the resolution. This is the result of you guys reminding me that you are all still here. And it reminds me to tell you more often that when I say I love you guys, when I sign out, that that needs to be said more often, not just when I close out a video, because I'm not conveying how much I love and appreciate all of you. Okay, so first of all, the elfin squares. Those dark forces had a couple of little victories, but what has resulted in that is resolve, not only on your part, but on my part, and to make things better going forward for us as a community. So a couple people have recently backed out. Be sure that you're all checking your emails, because I have been keeping all of you updated, and then all of a sudden at the last minute, I'm getting emails saying, oh no, I can't do this. And I don't need the story, because especially when the story changes 3 times, when your story changes 3 times, I don't want to be lied to. I just want the truth. I just want to know whether you're participating or not. If you need prayers, then yes, I'd like to know that. Otherwise, yeah, don't come at me 3 or 4 times in an email giving me a different story every time. I have trouble respecting that, and I have trouble showing grace. And that has happened about 4 times with this Our Elf and Squares. However, our blankets are going to be so amazing. They're going to be fabulous. So that is the win. And the win is I know who those trustworthy people are. I know who I can count on. So next, what is going to happen with that is at midnight on New Year's, when the second that we cross over into 2025 Pacific time. So figure out what time that is for you. Maybe schedule your emails. Email me a picture of your completed item or you working on it or whatever. And I'm giving out 2 $50 Amazon gift cards to the first 2 that show me a finished item. And I'm going to try to make sure everybody has their squares. I'm sorry if you miss out because there has been some of it has been flaking. This last one, I think, was my fault. But the problem is I've been emailing people for weeks trying to get confirmation. And all of a sudden, now they're suddenly getting an email. Okay. Anyway, moving on. But this has taught me a lot. Oops. Not only just that you guys are still there, that core, reliable, core part of our community, that you guys are so fabulous and that you do what you say you're going to do and that you're still with me through all that has gone on since 2018. Is that when I started? Oh my goodness. And you guys are my people and you've been amazing. So I've learned a lot about not only trusting all of you, but I've also learned a better way to do a square swap because I really enjoy them. So we're going to make the communication better. We're going to make all of it even more transparent. There's going to be more going on. And that means that our next square swap, that all of you are going to decide how that goes through voting and narrowing down until we finally have our final core, how to do this square swap next year. That is all going to happen on Discord. Now, even if you don't want to participate in a swap, there's a lot of communication going on Discord. So please click the link below. And if you don't have a Discord account, it's nothing to make one. It's nothing. So you got a Discord account, and then you've got Dana's Wanderlust Crochet Discord channel. What is Discord? Discord is like going to a campus, like a business campus or a college campus. There's a building over here for this, and there's a building over here for that. This building is for KB Fibers, and all those different rooms are the different chats. And over here is Dana's Wanderlust Crochet building. That's my Discord. And there are different kinds of chats. Those are the different rooms inside of that building. So go explore and check out Discord. The communication will be in one particular chat, one room. And you can follow that chat because it'll be open to everybody. But I will be more on top of the lists for this next swap starting. It'll go from March 1st to August 31st. So Discord is the place to be, especially if you want to be considered for future tests. I have 2 patterns in mind right now. And my patterns are few and far between for testing, but that's because I put so much thought and time and effort into them. I am not pumping out patterns because I drive truck for a living, but those tests will be available. Okay, the next thing is let me tell you a little bit about that swap. Okay, so I already mentioned we're going to start voting on, first of all, a landscape type of theme in January. Then in February, the voting will be narrowed down to more specifics. And these will be inspiration pictures until we finally get down to one inspiration picture. There will be groups of 12 people for this swap. Once we fill one group, we'll go on to a next one. And if a group at the end doesn't get completely filled, it's fine. You just use your extra squares that you didn't mail out to finish your friendship Afghan. It's funny how as soon as we start doing these things, those people start copying it and trying to draw people. Anyway, I'm off of that. Our friendship Afghan will be fabulous. It will be done in a 4-weight this time. The colors will be voted on by you. All that voting will be done by mid to late February, and the swap officially starts March 1st and goes through August 31st. So join us in this. Oh, and even though there's been some targeted things against our elfin squares, the victory is that they are going to be fabulous. They are going to be fabulous. So, and it has been a wonderful experience for me and those of us who are involved. So that is what's going on there. The last thing is, I love you guys so much. And one of the biggest joys I have had on this channel was doing those giveaway parties. We are going to have another huge live giveaway party tentatively at 4 p.m. Pacific on December 6th. Now, I am not relying on donated prizes, but if you would like to have a conversation with me about donated prizes, we can speak via email. I'm starting to not like email though. So if you want to text me, don't call me because I'm not going to answer a call from anybody I don't recognize. But if you want to text me and have a conversation, I'm at 208-805-7111. Tell me who you are. Please tell me who you are. And there are parameters for donated prizes. It is either an Amazon gift card or a drop ship from a company like Amazon or Mary Max or wherever, or it's shipped directly from you to the winner. So we will go over those parameters via text or via email. You could also join Discord and have a conversation with me there because Discord's way more reliable than email. Way more. This giveaway party is going to have hundreds of dollars worth of prizes in there because I'm personally putting in that much money into the prizes. In fact, there is a link down below for the Amazon list of items that are being considered. Now, that list isn't written in stone yet, but these are items I have thrown in there, and I will start prioritizing as the budget gets funded for this giveaway. Those items are definitely almost in the giveaway. There are Swifts, there are wool genies, there's yarn, there's hooks, there's stitch markers, all the things. And for those who want to donate a prize, they are welcome to sponsor one of those. But if you have something else in mind, no finished items, because we are creators. We don't need a finished item. We are creators. We want to create ourselves, usually. So anyway, huge giveaway party coming up. I will have the date more written in stone, within a week probably of when it's going to happen. I do think it's going to happen on Friday, December 6th at 4 p.m. Pacific. So that's tentative. And I hope to see you all there. And I truly do love you guys. Bye.